April. That's sure. Okay, now what did you say to Deborah? In other words, did you go to her and say, "Gee, I want to come into business, or I want to buy bras," or what was that you felt? In other words, were you thinking as a recruiter, or were you thinking as a customer?
I was thinking as a customer for the most part, because I had sold bras previously with another company, retail, and their bras were quality as far as I could tell, until it got to a point where I was no longer able to wear their bra. And I was happy when I found Deb, and she helped me fit myself into the proper bra. And as soon as I got that, I got so many compliments because it actually showed off my workout, that I was actually losing weight and that everything was going back in place where it ought to. And I told all my friends, "You have to try this."
So you were a satisfied customer.
Very satisfied.
Very satisfied. Okay, now at what point then, because a lot of our ladies out there, April, have a clientele that they work with and they sell and all of that area. But at what point did Deborah ask you to come into the business?
Every day she talked to me.
Every day. Okay.
Even if I was unable to return her calls, every time I had a voicemail, and at first, at times, it was awkward times. I wouldn't be able to answer my phone, or either I'd had phone trouble. But she always was very happy about it. She always encouraged me, told me about the specials. And when I didn't hear from her, I hunted her down, and I got my bras from her. And then I would tell other people, and she kept telling me, "April, you could make this commission. You could have made such and such. Why don't you come in with me?" And it was not a good time in my life, but her persistence, and her cheeriness, and even though she never sounded deflated, no matter how many times she asked me or what sounded, she just was always effervescent. You have to see her and know her to know she's very effervescent.
True, that's true. Now,
pro bra.
Now, did you, April, did you ever get irritated with her asking you all the time?
I would put it this way. It was not always the most convenient, but it kept it in the forefront of my mind, and I appreciated her looking out for me and letting me know what the monetary value and what it could help with my family.
So in other words, she was letting you know that you were important enough that she wasn't going to give up on you. Is that correct?
That is truly the case. Thank you.
And that's it. Sometimes when people say no, that doesn't mean no, I don't want to. That means no, it's not convenient right now, or no, talk to me later. You never know. No, sometimes people take it as complete rejection. So I would tend to think in your case, April, that it wasn't complete rejection. It was just, well, I'm not sure yet, or let me know, or I'm not ready yet. That's interesting. Very good. Okay, now comes the big question, April. How did Deborah ask you for the money? What did she say to get you in the business? What did she do?
Oh, well, she told me how easy it was. I had asked before, and she told me how much it was, and it was a sum greater than my credit card could hold.
Right.
I was nannying at the time, and so I had myself on a budget, and I was unable to sign up. And so she kept making it easier for me and would keep me informed of what the process was and what would be needed by me. And when she got 10% of what the initial costs were at first, that's what was like, oh, I think I could save that up, and I think I have that much room on my card. And so it worked out that I had a party at my home, invited a lot of people, and I was able to blow that out of the water, and that would help towards my kit. However, she was trying to show me, too, how much I could actually make. So when she kept with me and telling me how much the cost of the kit was, it became more doable, and I could set that aside to actually go ahead and order.
April, that is wonderful because, we feel that there are so many different ways that we make it possible for them to come into business. And, Deborah did exactly the right thing because she went ahead and she kept guiding you and guiding you and guiding you. And you thought you wanted to come in, but all of a sudden you knew you wanted it. And that's very good. Well, thank you very much, April. And Deborah, do you have anything like to say in closing about April?
I would just like to say how excited I am to have April on my team, and I think great things are going to be happening here in the state of Michigan with April and some of the other girls that have gotten started. We do have a couple other new girls on our team as well. And thank you so much, April, for having the courage to talk tonight. I know it was kind of a scary thing being brand new.
Yeah, but she did great, absolutely.
Yeah, she did.
Yeah, well, and I want to thank both of you because we have another lady on tonight with her girl, and she's going to give maybe another viewpoint. So I want to thank you, Deborah and April, for sharing with everybody. Go out and see the people and keep on keeping on and let people know what you're doing. That's the important thing. I think that's very important. That was a great lesson both of you taught us tonight. Thank you very much. Okay, now we're going to go ahead and talk to Carol Orell, who's an executive director from Virginia, and she's on tonight with one of her new consultants. So, Carol, would you like to introduce your lady and to a little bit about her, and then I'm going to ask her some questions.
Okay, thank you, Phyllis. Good evening, everyone. Thank you, Phyllis, for asking me to share about my recent sponsoring. I've just been with Junique for, it hasn't even been quite a year and a half now, and I sponsored my first consultant last January, so we're talking probably about 12 months to the day today. And since then, I've sponsored 13 through today. Now, interesting enough, I was looking at my genealogy, and of those 13, more than half, 8 to be exact, approached me. These were women that I hadn't even met before. So they were women that learned about the opportunity through, a third party, someone I had told about the opportunity to someone else. I would be curious to find out if that kind of ratio of 8 to 13 is kind of unusual, but maybe that's a subject for another conference call. So I'm introducing one of those 8 this evening. Her name is Shawn Berlar. Shawn learned of the business opportunity from her husband, who is, and I'm not quite clear on this, he's either a friend or a client of the male massage therapist who shares my therapy space with me. And I got an email, out of the blue from Shawn that said, lost job, interested in opportunity. And that's kind of how we get started. So let's have Shawn come on and...
Okay. Very good. Okay, Shawn, this is Phyllis. I'm very happy to meet you. Hello, Shawn. If you're on mute, star 6, would you want to go off star 6, Shawn? Did you mute? Hello, Carol?
Yeah, Shawn, just hit star 6 on your phone.
Yeah.
Are you there?
Shawn? Okay. I thought she was on because she came on for roll call. Okay, Shawn, try just push star 6 and you'll get off mute.
Okay, I push it again. I'll push it again.
You got it. No, you're there.
Okay, we got you. Don't do anything, Shawn. We got you. Shawn, are you okay? Shawn, press star 6 again. You were on for a minute. Shawn, start talking. Star 6, Shawn. Okay. Shawn, you were there, Shawn. I'm sorry. Okay. Okay, Shawn, would you please press star 6, and that'll take you off of mute, and you'll be able to talk, and we'll be able to hear you. Shawn, maybe there's something wrong with her phone, Carol. Carol, are you there?
Yeah.
Did it work?
Yeah. Are you there, Shawn?
Yes.
Oh, good. Shawn, don't. We got you, Shawn. Okay. Well, Shawn, first of all, it's very nice to meet you. And I'm looking forward to personally meeting you in the very near future, you and April. And now that Carol has introduced you, I found that your husband, you found out about the business from your husband?
Yes.
Well, that's another way around, isn't it? Share with us what happened there.
Well, I have been accountable